But here they are, 6, 7, 8 years old wanting it. And I didn't just put it in when they first asked because, you know, I don't want to put up with maintaining your locks and you really don't want it. I'm not going for that. So, you know, they kept asking and asking and I finally did it. You know, I believe in allowing kids and people to be themselves. You know, I felt like that was one of my problems. I was hindered from being myself because when I wanted to do something, I was told no. You shouldn't do that. Like I wanted to be a dancer. No, you're not going to make money. You need to go and be this. You need to be that. No, I'm not going to do that to my kids. They're men. They're black men. So I'm going to make sure that they are confident in who they are. And I support whatever they want to do. As long as it's not against God's law and the law of the land, they can do it. You know, if my kids want to wear clothes that do not match, as long as it's clean and ironed, and it's not holy or whatever, then hey, they can do it. Now, the pants, my kids, they're always crawling on their knees and bouncing around, so they have holes in their pants, like in the knee part. They can wear that all day, I don't care. Socks, I'm so tired of going to the store buying socks. Are you kidding me? So socks, holy as I don't know what, as long as it keeps, it holds it together, hey, some of them I have to throw away because my kids, they really do it. I don't know what it is about those socks, but as long as the socks are clean, hey. And when they go into school and we don't have a lot of socks because they done did their thing to it, as long as it's clean, baby. And if you're embarrassed, then you need to take care of your socks. Take them off when you're running around, blah, 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 blah. But I love my kids. I don't mistreat them. So I don't want you guys to think that it's not nasty looking, dingy looking, bald socks. No, none of that. But again, my name is Vicki, and I just wanted to introduce myself to you guys. I really plan on being on YouTube a lot and sharing my experience with you. As far as my hair, the only thing I do with my hair is I don't really use a lot of products in my hair. I just use water. I use oil and some setting lotion. I don't even use setting lotion anymore. But that's it. That's all I do. And I have a spray bottle that has oil in it and water, and you know, I spritz it or whatever. And I like for my hair to look like this. I like for the roots to look like they need to be done. I like that big look because I like big hair. My husband doesn't. He likes for my hair really to be neat, to look neat and fresh all the time. I don't like that. I like for it to look wild, and I like for my roots to look the way it looks. And see, we have an issue there. You know, and he's, you know, I always say, you don't wear, or you don't listen to what I say or try to please me. And I'm like, I do, but baby, this is really not about you, it's about me. You know, he doesn't like when I wear my hair curly, but I love my hair curly, so what do? He wants me not to do it at all. I'm like, no, I have to make sure that I'm taking care of me and doing what I want to do too. I have been putting me off for so long and trying to please other people. You have to realize that this is me, this is my journey, and this is something I like. So even though you don't like it, you appreciate it because I do. I'm not going to wear it all the time because I understand that you don't like it, but come on now, this is me. Let me have something to my own. You know, when you're married, you are one. But let me have something, because when I stand before God, He's going to judge me and me alone. So with that being said, there got to be something that I can have to myself. And this is what I do have. So again, embrace who you are, what you are, love who you are. You don't have to have anybody else to tell you. As long as you have a foundation, and my foundation is Jesus. So because of that, I'm able to be who I am. I'm able to express myself and love myself, and I don't need everybody else to go along with me. I'm good. Again, as long as it's not breaking the law of God and the law of man, I am good. I am. And I'm working with my husband, and he's beginning to respect that more. You know, because sometimes when you don't have a voice, people don't really respect you that much. I'm not saying to be mean and selfish, but speak up. It's okay to say no. Blessed are the peacemakers, not the peacekeeper. Now, as a therapist, I always tell this to my clients when I'm doing group therapy. Making peace doesn't always mean that it's going to be quiet. You know, a lot of people say, I don't want to say something because I want to keep peace. He said, blessed are the peacemakers, not the peacekeeper. Peacekeepers sweep things under the rug. They don't address it. Peacemaker, they address it. And when you address it, it's not always wonderful. But you keep on until you get your point across, and make sure you listen to the other person and let them get their point across. And somewhere along the lines, you guys sit down and you come up with terms or negotiate something that you guys feel okay with. Okay? You do that. So making peace is not always peaceful. But in the end, it's definitely peace. Okay? For example, my nephew, he got those Jordan sliders. the little flip-flops. He wanted to wear that to school. Okay, it's 36 degrees. He walked to school because we stay within 2 miles of the school. He wanted to wear that to school. I'm like, no. He said, well, it's hot inside the school. Okay, I understand inside, but you're not inside right now. You're walking to school. It takes you 20 minutes to walk. Okay, because you know they walk slow, whatever. You're not trying to get a cold. I say your feet, your scalp and all that, that's with the pneumonia and all that stuff. No, we're not going to deal with that because I got to pay your bills. I got to put up with that. No. So what we did was we negotiated. Okay, I listened to what he had to say. He wants to dress a certain way, and I want them to. It's not breaking a school rule. It's not breaking the law of God. And I want him to, I want him to enjoy himself or whatever. And at the same time, I want to make sure that he's comfortable, he's safe, he's healthy. I think about that. They don't think about that. So my suggestion was, you wear tennis shoes. Walk to schools in your tennis shoes. When you get to school, you can put your tennis shoes in your backpack, not your lockers, because I don't want you leaving them. I don't want anyone breaking into them. And put on your sliders, okay? And then we're good. And the coat also. He didn't want to wear the coat, but it was cold. So I made him wear that. When you get to school, take it off. Wear your sliders. Hey, there you go. When you come home, you make sure you put that on because I'm not trying to deal with that. But anyway, yeah, so it's about, negotiating, working with one another, making peace, and that's exactly what I did. So he's respecting that a little bit more, even though he's not happy with it, but I believe that he's beginning to appreciate it because he doesn't like it. Some of the things I do, he ended up liking it. Like, he didn't like it, but when I put the little headband on it and rocked it, he liked it. So you know what? Hey. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys, and I hope that you will see more of me. I do plan on getting on here talking about some stuff.